You know what would be really good? Like, you can get partnership on YouTube. Now, imagine you could get partnership on RuneScape. Like, they just, like, partnered particular players and they gave you, like, free membership. But, and all you did was advertise their game, really, like, on YouTube or some site that they'd obviously just set up with it. And they would pay you in spins. Now, that would be fantastic, because I could just spin my wheel every day by doing nothing, just, you know, doing something to advertise, spin my wheel, get myself a quick lamp, which would award me like 6,499 runecrafted XP, as it'll say in the chat bar there. And I'll be all happy with it because I'll be getting my free spins, which would be rather awesome. Oh, welcome to Squealscape. Let's go Wheel World Trade or Squeal World Trade, whatever the hell you want. I'm probably going to start every video I ever upload now, something to do with this stupid wheel. But overall, I can live with it. And I'll be making, well, this video will mainly be about that. You know what? It's a minute in. I'm wondering how many people have already commented. Oh my god, where is the What's Going On Guys Boat here? So, what's going on guys, Boat here. Welcome to another skilling vlog. And I'm not going to actually say by me today, because everyone knows it's by me. Just the second I start commenting, everyone's like, yes, it's Boaty. I was like, I don't share my channel with anyone. Peasants now. I've been thinking lately. I'm not going to apologise for this video being late, because I had my own reasons for it. And if I apologise for every little mistake, like every late video I ever uploaded, soon my subscribers would realise my weakness. And then they'd all, like, pounce on me. And then they'd probably, like, tie me to a stake or something, and then they'd all, like, swarm my channel, and then I just have nothing left, and everyone would be like, no. And it's so, and why does the fishing spot move so early? And I don't even know if I started this video yet, I'm not even, I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. And obviously there's just no fishing spots. I'm gonna run this way. So, what's going on guys, Boat here, welcome to another skilling vlog, and before I say anything at all, I'm gonna cover a couple of questions, which is probably gonna be asked instantly before I even start this video. So, first of all, yes, I'm wearing an armored battle staff. No, I have not done the quest, and no, I cannot cast the spell without the staff, because the staff actually has an attack requirement of 40, and that is it. You can wear it at level 40, I mean, I could have it like a level, is it like level 17 or 18 you can get 40 attack and 10 HP with? Something like that. I don't know if there's a magic requirement, but there probably is like a 75 mage requirement. I checked out, I can't remember, all I know is when I checked it out, I was checking for other requirements and it just said 40 attack and I was like, BOOM! 17 mil, waste of money, looks awesome, don't even have a green party hat and a farming cape, well I don't have a farming cape but I do have a green party hat, and it just doesn't match me at all, but I just feel like wearing it because I'm awesome. So, second, Celestial Surge Box, you get it from Dungeoneering, it costs 65k tokens, and for those questions back on my Slayer vlogs on my old channel like a year ago when I was going for Night Slayer, that is what I use. As you can see there, it says you require 7 air runes, 1 death rune, and 1 blood rune to charge the box with the spell. And you can put like as many as you want in there, really. And all you'd have to take is fire runes. And you, my friend, are getting through my public chat off. You are now distracting me, and you need to just go and burn that crown. But yeah. Third one I want to talk about is I'll be getting some bonus XP on my XP rises. That's because I activated my final refer a friend today. I mean, I've had that for so long, really. I just wait until I have like a half term or a break, really, so I can obviously have more escape time on top of other things. And instead of school being there, that's maybe like an extra year of RuneScaping. So obviously the 10% bonus can be put to its max potential of no lifing. But yeah, and that was about all I wanted to say, really. So, getting into this vlog, the stats update is right there. So, I did actually make a video yesterday on the Squeal and the statistics, really. And there's something else you want to say, which I might get a bit of hate for, but it is just, I want to cover it, and I'll cover everything beforehand so you know what I am talking about. But, there's the stats update. Nothing has changed since the video. Yeah, actually, I think I got 95 fishing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think I had 95 fishing during that video. I don't know, but it doesn't really make a difference. But I said I was going to take that video down, but it was probably some of the best ratings I ever got. And I was just like, no way. I was expecting to get so many dislikes on that video. Come back and it was like 200 likes to 4 dislikes or something. I was like, nice. And now it's on like 500 likes to 14 dislikes. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So keeping that video up, guys. I mean, obviously, it's a successful video. I have no reason to remove it. But the problem is, I may be repeating a lot of facts today. But I'm going to take them into a different order. So, that is the start of this video. Feel free to now... Actually, you know what? For those who have... I got onto Chris Archie Prods with that Boaty versus Bosses video that I uploaded a couple of days ago because my live stream were telling me that I should have submitted it. And I did get on, and I did gain a good 500 or so subscribers to see you. So, if you have actually watched this far in the video, and you're a new subscriber of mine... If you have made this far and the video is obviously going to be really long, then obviously you will probably want to listen to the rest. Now, what these videos are, this is for anyone who is new to my channel who has actually lasted 5 minutes. These are what I call skilling vlogs. You can also call them podcasts, but I prefer skilling vlog because it sounds more awesome. And really, all you do is just minimize the screen and train a skill while listening to me talk, really, and then check your XP before the video, then check your XP after the video, and if the time flies just by listening to me talk, I mean, I've been talking for 5 minutes, has the time flew? I hope so, but really, apparently time flies when I make these videos, so if you like train a skill like agility, then by the time this video ends, you're just like, oh wow, I just trained an hour of agility and it just flew by. Now, I don't know if that's for everyone. I mean, I normally get about 4,000 views on these, and I probably guess that maybe 500 people max get them watch the entire video, so it's entirely up to you. If you don't enjoy these sorts of things, I mean, there's not really a point in clicking them because you're probably going to close it halfway through, and the point of these is so you listen to the entire thing, really. So that's enough of the introduction, so that is great. Oh yeah, by the way, before I get there, thanks for 15,000 subscribers. Oh my god, that is just, it's halfway between 10 and 20. Go me, I'm amazing at maths, but oh my, well no it's not, because it would be halfway between 10,000 and 20,000, but it's a great, it's just a fantastic amount of subscribers, really. I mean, once 20,000 is a huge, like I said to myself when I got 10,000 subscribers, the next milestone was like 50k or 100k for a big one, but no, this 15k subscribers was amazing, and 20,000 is by far the next milestone. Just been a fifth of the way to 100,000, and the 20,000 just looking amazingly amazing. But, oh, that'd be great. But seriously, I mean, I have no intention of like stopping videos soon, so it's just a matter of time really until I hit 20,000 subscribers. So to anyone subscribed to me now, you can all say, yes, I was subscribed before you had 20,000 subscribers. And to those who have been subscribed for like forever, and when I say forever, I mean since you were born, then you can just, and you're still watching, then yeah, seriously, I hold my hand in the air right now, and I'm looking up in the air for no reason. Well done. Nice one to all of you. So yeah, I'm going to move on to this video now because I'm already 7 minutes in and I've not talked about anything. But yeah, this video is probably going to be a bit of a repeat from the last skilling vlog from yesterday, so I should probably say it towards the end so people could close the video, but for those that normally want to kill XP, then yeah, this can kill XP more. But this will be different because obviously when I just turn a recorder on and talk, I just talk about the first thing that comes to mind, really. I mean, last time I was trying to do some calculations, I got them all wrong until I paused the recorder and actually rechecked what I was talking about, but overall, I mean, I'm 7 minutes in, I've not even got to anything yet. I mean, when I commentate, it's whatever comes to mind, and it's happening right now. What I'm saying right now is the first thing that comes to mind, really. It's just to keep you all occupied and stuff, and I mean, some people may find it difficult to just come up with stuff on the spot, but I guess I'm kind of used to it now, but this is what it is. I mean, if I get sidetracked, I apologise, but yeah, this video will probably be slightly different to the other one. So, of course, this video is delayed because I was waiting for there was no Tuesday update. Normally I upload these on a Tuesday, and because of the Tuesday, there's an update on the Tuesday, I can like give my opinion on the update. I've been playing the game for so long that I can give honest opinions on what I believe things. Might be a bit biased, but yeah. I was also at a Flux Pavilion concert yesterday, and honestly, it was at a place where there was about 400 people capped there, so it wasn't a massive venue. It was honestly so good. I didn't expect it to be amazing. It was honestly probably one of the best gigs I ever went to, even though there's about maybe 200 people at the front and everyone else was just sat in the back, and I was like, what are you doing? You just don't come to a dubstep one and sit at the back like a peasant. You get to the front. I was at the very front at the start. Well, for the support act, I was at the very front. We arrived there late, so it's kind of missed the support act. But I mean, I've got there for a couple of songs by him. He was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. His name's Adam F, if anyone knows him. He has an awesome first name, I'll tell him that. But yeah, he's pretty cool, that. And then I actually managed to give him a handshake at the end, so I feel awesome with that, because he jumped down to the front of the stage. And the stage is low, I could jump over it if I wanted to, and rapid handshake. I was like, yes, mate, keep it up. And then obviously Flux Pavilion came on, and that is just when it went off. But that's not really a story for now, because I know most of you don't care, and you probably all just think that I turned my private off and trained overnight. That is exactly what I did. Oh, that's a great way to just pretend that you're amazing in real life. But yeah, it was honestly awesome, and it was absolutely freezing getting out, I'm not even gonna lie. I normally go to gigs in like a t-shirt, because I know when I get in I'm gonna be sweating like a beaver, and it was cold, and I was just there, literally got in, my hands were just hypothermia, like, it was horrible. But yeah, I'm 9 minutes in, and like I said, first thing that comes to mind, I guess, Satchel, but I do want to cover that before I go to anything. So, I'm going to talk about the Squeal. I have a fair few things to cover during this video, but obviously I'm going to start with that, because that is the thing that you've probably all heard before. So as soon as I've done with that, obviously the new topics come on, and the video may get more exciting. So, let's get into this. So, as we all know now, as you've probably seen by like a billion YouTube videos, Jagex have started to sell XP, which is technically real-world trading, because we are you, or whoever wants to buy. I mean, I'm not going to buy. If you want my opinion, straight away, I will give you my full opinion on this, and this is going to involve some statistics you may not have thought about, but I did, and this is entirely your choice. What I want to say now is it is entirely your choice to buy with Squeals or not. If you want to just know what my opinion, well, not my opinion, but what I'm going to do is, I'm not buying them, because I believe once you start okay, this is what I actually said to people. I've maybe spent $1,000, let's just use dollars, because that's what memberships are. I've probably spent about $1,000 on this game, and that's playing it since, like, year 3 or something. That is paying membership. Multiple accounts sometimes. I mean, I've only got 1 account subscribed right now, but then my brother was also subscribed at some point, so that's 2 accounts running at once. And then sometimes I'd be running 3 accounts at once, and then I think he'd have 1 up there, maybe 2. So we were running a lot of accounts at once, really. So, and we were active on all of them, don't worry about that. But yeah, I've maybe spent $1,000 or so on this game in total, and that supplied me 8, 9, 10, I don't know how many years of just enjoyment, really. I've really enjoyed it. Obviously, the game's going downhill, coming from me, coming from everyone, really. The game's going downhill. I'm still enjoying it, though. I mean, my motivation to max out is just huge. I mean, if I didn't have this motivation, I probably would have quit by now. Definitely would have, but, I mean, I used to play this game only to PK. Every time I made a new account, it was never to make a main, it was to make a new PK, a new pure, just a new build to go and kill people, really. But when I made this account, and when PKing just became really unenjoyable, I just decided, right, I'm going to try and make myself a beastly unique account, max it out, and get it done with. Now, obviously, when I made this account, my first goal was to max out his 60 attack and 40 defense, and I did that. Then I got 99 Slayer for a Jag pet, and then obviously I'm getting 120 dungeon max in total now, so obviously this is like another year or something. I've got 200 mils after that. Just gold's going off the scale. I just, if you set goals in the game, you keep yourself occupied. And you know what doesn't keep you occupied? Getting sidetracked on a skilling vlog by talking about what I want to do. So, went a bit crow then, but I don't even know, I was talking about something with the Squeal. Yeah, so I spent maybe $1,000 on this game, and that supplied me, as I said, about 8 years of enjoyment. Now, people can spend, I think there was actually a cap on the spins. I think it's 750 spins a day, which is approximately, if it's $20 for 75, then it's $200 approx per day. And then obviously you can buy them the next day, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Now, that's 5 days, and you spent more than I have in 8 or 10 years just to max your account out. Now, if you have the money, do it. Now, I'm going to give you some statistics right here. I did have it all in the description of the last video, but this is what it is, really. So, if you can buy 75 spins, and I'm going to put, right, okay, I'm going to put all my statistics in, like, it's the word correlation with Omar's video, Castle Wars. He made a video saying that he got about 200k XP or something from the lamps he got from his 75 spins, aka $20. Now, I'm going to use those statistics of 200k in this skill you want. That also counts like 70k in the other skill. But I'm going to go off those. So, I mean, some people have got like 330k XP in their 75 spins. Some might have got 400. Some might have just got coins every single time with the odd tin, or we don't know. But they're the ones I'm going to use because it'll make it a lot easier. So, technically, you are paying $20 for 75 spins, which is equivalent to spending $20 for 200,000 XP using his statistics. Now, that comes down to 1 cent per 100 XP, which is obviously equivalent to $1 per 10,000 XP. Now, that $1, I am going to be talking a bit about real world trading here, and now what I want to say straight away is, I don't real world trade. I probably never will real world trade. I do not recommend real world trading because it would take a lot of fun out of the game. Now, obviously, I'm talking to you and I've got like a 3 build bank that I've earned, and obviously, some people say that I didn't earn it legit because of fight kilns. If you think that, that is fair enough, but it's not real world trading what I do. I don't sell the money. It is RuneScape gold for a RuneScape item. If you think that's real world trading, then obviously you're just not thinking properly, because it is true. It is a RuneScape item for RuneScape gold. Now, it's the way around that, but obviously some people think it's against the rules. I really don't mind. If it's against the rules, fair enough. I don't really plan on stopping it. I'm going to move off this straight away though, because some people don't want to hear this, and I know people don't like me selling kilns, but stuff like that just happens, really. So, yeah, so this is equivalent to $1 for 10,000 XP. Now, this $1 can also be spent on, I think it's actually 1,000,000 GP now. I actually see quite a lot on my videos. There's actually gold selling site advertisements, and it's I think one of them is like 80 cents to $1 for a mil or something like that. So if we use those terms, $1 can buy you a mil, or $1 can buy you 10,000 XP. Now, which one would you really choose? If you spent a mil on a skill, that rhymed, to get 10,000 XP, that is paying 100 GP XP for that skill. Now, obviously, there are some skills you would pay for that, and obviously, runecrafting comes straight to mind, but runecrafting is not that bad. Now, there is an update coming for runecrafting, which will hopefully make it a lot faster, but still, runecrafting, I could probably get about 60,000 XP per hour in it, and that is obviously faster than Slayer. Now, the reason why Slayer is a better skill than runecrafting is because Slayer is the most varied skill in the game. Slayer's my favourite skill, and I probably would, if the whole of RuneScape voted on the favourite skill, Slayer would come out top. No doubt about it, and maybe the combat skills were put in there as well, but no doubt about it, Slayer would probably come up on top, really. Because it's just so varied. I mean, it's not repetitive, apart from when you continuously do the same tasks over and over, but it just changes so much now. Runecrafting, ZMI auto run, ZMI auto run, ZMI auto run. Repeat that for 2 years, you're now level 83. That is pretty much what runecrafting is. So people can't really stand that. If I could, I would happily pay 100 GP for runecrafting XP, but the only option that does that is this Squeal, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to buy XP. I am not spending in real life GP kind of thing to help boost it. The only way you can buy runecrafting is using in real life money. Now, if I could buy skills in this game, you might as well just buy yourself an account. You could probably get it for cheap. You could probably buy a Maxscape account for $2,000. Now, to max out an account, I think I calculated it as around $1,300 for 199 on the lamps, which is probably wrong. That calculates to about, is it 30 grand to max an account out with lamps? It just doesn't make sense, and I don't know how people think it does. Now, if it's 30 grand to max an account out from level 3, now that's probably wrong because the lamps obviously won't give the same XP at level 1 than they will at the higher levels. Like if Castle Wars did it, he's 99 in everything, so obviously he got the max XP possible for everything. So this could be completely wrong for some people. You might be getting 80k XP with your $20, and if you're dating that, seriously, recommend you jump out a window because you're getting nowhere with that. But if you are actually... If you could buy, I mean, if you could quite easily buy a maxed account for $3,000 somewhere. Now, I'm not recommending you buy accounts. If you buy an account, just expect to get scammed. The communities, we all know it's horrible. Why shouldn't someone just sell their account and hack it back? Oh, everyone else does it, why shouldn't I? That's pretty much what you're up against. I always log out during this vlog, it's really annoying. But, like I was saying, with the dollar, you can buy either a mil or 10k XP. It is a no-brainer what you would actually choose with that dollar. It is the mil. Now, regardless, you can choose. If you were in game and there was like an XP book, and the choice was 10,000 runecrafting XP or a mil cash. Now, I would have to say at this point, I would most likely take the runecrafting XP, and that is because I have quite a lot of money in this game, obviously. Now, for those people that don't have anywhere near that enough money to obviously be paying 100 GP per XP, I mean, that's talking, that's 1.3 bill for a 99, which obviously is a lot of money. That's a lot, seriously. I mean, no skill in the game currently costs 1.3 bill to get to 99, unless you buy it in some obscure way. Like, you could probably get to 120, construction, by building something ridiculously expensive, but to get it really, really quickly, you may be paying 100 GP XP. Now, I was actually paying around 100 GP XP when I was doing my runecrafting method. Back when I was getting to like 80 runecrafting, really, just to get all 80s, I was at the altar and I was doing the fast free double natures method, but I was doing it with subscribers, so I did fast free quad natures. I was giving 4 times nature runes for essence, and then I changed that down to 3 times because I calculated with 4 times nature runes at the price of the time, I was paying around 140 GP XP, and even for runecrafting, that was a huge drain on my bank. Now, obviously, that didn't calculate runes I was crafting. I was just calculating how many runes I was paying out for what I was getting. So, obviously, my calculations are not correct at all there. But some skills, people would pay a lot. If I could just buy 99 fishing right now for 500 mil, not anymore. Now that I'm 95, I mean, I'm closing in. I will get it eventually, and it is fairly easy because it's AFKable. It's just slow. But I mean, if I could buy 99 runecrafting right now for 500 mil, I'd probably do it. But going back to this Squeal thing. Straight away, when I say, if I came up to you in game, which one would you want? 10,000 XP in any skill of your choice or a million GP? Straight away, you're going to think straight away a million GP because it just sounds a lot more. Now, there are some more statistics to this. So, if you're paying $20 for 200,000 XP, which one would you prefer? 200,000 XP or 20 mil? Now, that is a big difference. Would you pay 20 mil for 200,000 runecrafting XP? I probably wouldn't because that just sounds a lot. So, in my opinion, if you're coming down to the Squeal thing, there's another thing you need to put in, and this is going to be strange because obviously everyone talks about efficiency in RuneScape, cost to GP, XP per hour, saving game ticks, all this stuff. Now, does anyone actually think cost efficiency in real life for trading in RuneScape? Now, before I start this, I want to say if you're going to put real life money into a video game, there is no point in playing that game in the slightest. Membership, fair enough, we can all do it. But if you're going to pay to get better than people, there are probably other games out there that do this that I don't know about. I mean, obviously, there's like Call of Duty, you can buy a map pack, stuff like that, but that's obviously beneficial to everything. But that didn't really make sense, but I'm not the best when it's coming thinking on top of my head for these sorts of things. But cost efficiency in real life to RuneScape XP based rates, if that made any sense to anybody. But what I'm going to say is something that you need to listen to this, because in my opinion this is truth. And there's a video uploaded by Stokenut, and don't take anything out on me for saying this, but he made a video saying that the Squeal was a scam. And fair enough, it kind of is a huge like money hoard attempt by Jagex. Fair enough, they will probably make a hell of a lot out of this, and that's just the truth really. But then he started buying XP with it himself. Now, his logic was that he can make enough money in real life to pay for the game, and everyone was like, oh, why would you do that though? Why even pay for a video game? But then I was bored, I was fishing here earlier on today. I've gained quite a bit of fishing XP because I've dungeoneering gears weren't on that much, just got a few floors down, but dungeoneering's kind of slow, but oh. And I got bored, so just when I get bored, I like to just work simple maths out. Simple maths, simple calculations, things that I don't need a calculator for, that I can just do in my head dead easily. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I don't know why, I just do. It's just like, in this video, I've done loads of calculations in my head on the spot, just because I enjoy doing small calculations now. That's not what I'm talking about, but Stokenut uploaded a video saying that he can make $60 an hour in real life. Now, obviously, no one knows what his job is. I don't know if you subscribe to him or not, but he is as he says, a professional poker player in real life. Now, if you're a professional poker player, you might be having some big incomes, but obviously you can also have some big losses. Poker is gambling, and obviously if you consider yourself professional, that means you should, it's like dicing that. If you think you're a professional poker player, technically you should have like 60 to 40 odds in winning, because you probably feel confident with your hand and probably know how to play the game properly, so you should have an upper hand. It's like, put me on a poker table right now with all the professionals. Now, I'm not too bad at poker, but I play at school, where if someone has a pair, they will keep betting to the river thinking they can win. And obviously, if I attempt to bluff them out, they're going to call me, because they don't fully think how to play the game. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm amazing at poker, but I do understand how the game works. Now, Stokenut is obviously a poker player, and he's obviously made a lot of it. I mean, he invested, as he said in one of his videos, like $3 grand into a laptop to make videos. But what he said, just to get to the point, he said he makes $60 an hour. And he can spend $180 to save himself 22 hours of runecrafting. Now, what people don't understand is, technically, you have to listen to this, because this is actually, honestly, really smart by him, and people probably didn't understand this. I didn't understand it, then I worked it out, and I was like, that's pretty clever, that. But, he is paying $180 to save himself 22 hours of runecrafting, 20 hours of runecrafting XP, sorry. Now, this $180, technically, he can make back in 3 hours. So he is then paid right, okay. Oh, I need to think this through quickly. I'm ruining the moment, but he has $180. He buys himself the runecrafting XP, which would take him technically 22 hours to get. He can make that money back in 20 hours. Sorry, he can make that money back in 3 hours. So that leaves him 17 hours. He makes the money back in 3 hours. He's got the XP. He has 17 hours left to kill. What can he do with that 17 hours? Why not just go make $60 an hour for that 17 hours? And that makes him $1,020. In the time he would have got runecrafting. So his logic, or mine, in the same situation really, is he can pay he can pay nothing and train to the 1 mil runecrafting XP legitimately. Or he can pay $180, get the runecrafting XP, and then have 17 hours left of his life to spend on things. And obviously in that 17 hours, he can make $1,020, which leads him to an $840 profit with the same runecrafting XP. Now, if you didn't follow that correctly, that is, I don't know if he even realises that, but I worked that out. And if you can choose to just get some XP on the game quicker than you could do normally trading it, and then make $800 in the space that it would have took. Now, the cons to that really is it kind of takes the fun out of the game, because I pronounced that word wrong, weird then, but if you're going to buy your levels in the game, fair enough, but what are you buying the levels for? A max cape? At the end of the day, a max cape is just a pixel. Everyone is saying that I'm going to level my account up to get a completionist cape. It's a pixel, I can live without it. Fair enough, it looks amazing in the game, but everyone's got them these days. Give it a year and maybe 5,000 people would have completionist capes. And I'll just be one of them. No good. I want to stay where I am. I want to stay with my account, and that's where I'm going to stay. But if you did actually follow that correctly, the Squeal can actually be very beneficial depending on your in real life thing. Now, obviously, Jagex have this quote on their website which says they don't want to have people who are more beneficial in real life affecting their game in RuneScape, and they completely went against that. So that's just completely let's just not go there. Jagex sold out without even knowing it. but they probably do know it. I really do not know. But if you did, what I want to say now is just don't consider me like you could consider me backing Stoke North, but not really. I'm just trying to prove that he has a legitimate point. Now I don't know if he worked the calculations out himself, but I did, and if I could choose the difference between spending 20 hours on this game training runecrafting, or spend 20 hours and get the runecrafting XP and $840 in real life, like you said, that is a no-brainer. You yourself would definitely choose. But obviously, I'm 17. I don't have a job in real life. Fine, I'm partnered on YouTube, but there is no way in hell I'd spend any YouTube money on RuneScape XP, because I would much prefer, literally, to train the XP. I prefer to earn my skills legitimately, so that I can say, at the end of account completion, there we go, did everything. Now, before anyone gets to a point, yes, I am kind of leeching dungeoneering. I do make potions for the team occasionally. Sometimes I just sit there and completely AFK. Now, there's a lot to say on this. Now, I don't want to cover it in this video because I was mainly trying to cover this thing. Maybe I will cover it in another video, but the reason that I really do it is because I don't have a Shadow Silk Hood, and the choice is between either paying and getting 250, 300k XP per hour, or doing it legit and getting 30, 40k XP an hour. And when it comes to 120, that's talking, is it 2,500 hours? Which is approximately like 100 days playtime. It's probably wrong completely, but yeah, that doesn't interest me. That is something that is just too far. But yeah, that's kind of wanted to point out there. Statistics of the Squeal of fail. We'll call it that as usual. But yeah, you have to understand the IRL statistics and the real world training statistics. And this brings me on to my next point. Jagex as a business. Now, we all know this, that they have been literally, for the last, like, year, they have been bringing out updates that are always trying to bring more money in. Now, they've been doing this since day one. I had a lot of comments saying, no, well, no, like, shit, Jagex is a business. No one does anything for free. That's true, obviously, but 5 years ago, they didn't do anything like this. Membership was paying everything for them. And then, obviously, Andrew Gower no longer holds it, and then these people just want to make loads of money. But the first time we noticed them trying to bring money into the game was the bonus XP weekend, and nobody hates on that. I love the bonus XP weekends. That was one of the smartest ways Jagex could make money, to pay membership for the bonus XP weekend. That is what they should do. They should offer decent things in the game to like, I don't know, like, increase membership buys. The Squeal of Fortune was the worst idea ever. Complete fail. What Jagex need to do is hire me as like their financial manager, or whatever it would be, to come up with ideas to bring more money, because that'd be good. I'd just be like, alright, okay, how can we make some more money? How about the ability to buy usernames that people have got because people have quit with them? Now, talking to myself here, I would probably pay quite a lot in real life just to get the name Boaty. Just because it's something that makes me like, I don't know what to say here, but, I mean, I played Legacy 614 ages ago. Please, no comments what my Legacy name is. I haven't played that since March of last year because I got banned along with the whole of Brutal Fury. You will not remember me. Most of you will probably have started Legacy lately. You did not play it when it's good. I can guarantee that. There's probably a fair few of you subscribed to me who played it back when it was amazing. But what I want to say is, Legacy, before I got banned, obviously, they brought out these, 1 minute. Let me just tell if I'm going to be public off. Right, there we go. Legacy brought out these title things like clan tags where you could donate for Extreme Donator. You'll be able to change something that was in front of your name. Straight away, instantly, I wanted to buy it simply so I could set my title as Failbrid. That's kind of the title that I always run, Failbrid. On RuneCore, it's my name is, and obviously Boaty coming after it because that was smart. But I was going to pay $20 or whatever it was just to have that title, because things like that mean something to me. I don't know why, but it's just something that I kind of want. So if I had the ability to buy the name Boaty, I'd probably buy it. Now, obviously, this wouldn't just, like, throw to everyone in the game. Some people would be completely happy with the name they've got. But people like me, yes, I would pay quite a bit of money for Boaty. Now, if you're talking hundreds of dollars here, no, I would definitely not pay that. I can live with Almost Famous, made this name Almost Famous from here, and everyone knows it now. To switch to Boaty is the only name I will definitely change it to. Unless something happens in, like, real life and I decide to change it, like, or something happens and I want to change it as like a sign of respect, like when the Coney 2012 stuff happened and no one knew it was a scam until people researched the next day. I was going to try and change my name to Coney 2012, but then I was like, oh, CBA with this, and then obviously I found out it was a scam, and I was like, thank God I didn't change it. But yeah, it's just stuff like that happens to me. I mean, Jagex, I don't want to make this whole video just ranting like Jagex or something. I'm just trying to put points across, really. I mean, it's 30 minutes in. Hopefully, I've killed quite a lot of XP for you, and you're not getting bored to like to tears or anything. But Jagex obviously are dying out. and they are dying out because they need to. At the moment we can kind of tell that stuff is going wrong for them. They did the bot nuke, which lost them a ton of players, which obviously lost them a ton of like revenue coming in from the players. This is talking $5 per botted account, which is about maybe call it 50,000 botted accounts. Obviously, it's probably a lot more than that. That is still 250 grand per month. Remember that they lost out on just to try and make the game better for us. Now, obviously, the bot nuke did kind of ruin the game for a few people. Kind of ruined it a bit for me because I couldn't switch after it. Now I have a beast of a computer, as you all know, and obviously you might think I'm making excuses. I get a fair few comments on my videos saying, "Shut up about your mouse being broken or the lag in the game. You're just a terrible hybrid. Give up with it." Now I really don't mind if you think I'm a good hybrid or not. I enjoy hybriding if the fraggers weren't there. They just annoy me. But really, the thing I enjoy most in the game is switching. When it comes down to hybriding, I don't care how good or bad I do. As long as I can get some switches in, I'm happy, really. That's all I want. You may watch my fight kiln streams sometimes. You just see me do like 6-way switches for no reason in between the attack styles. That's because I like to switch. And obviously, I get faster at it. I mean, you may see me. I like range with a crossbow, do a 6-way switch, then do a 6-way batch, range with a crossbow again. Now that is technically a 4-tick 12-way switch, which is pretty good. So I really do enjoy switching. It's one of my favourite things to do in this game. So it's just. Yeah, but going back to the... Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again now. But yeah, going back to the point. Jagex are obviously not getting enough money for whatever they're doing. Like, I don't know what they possibly need money for, but obviously they must be investing a lot into the game to make it, as some people would say, better, but I would definitely say worse. Like Chaotix and all this. Chaotix, I mean, they probably paid to get the Dungeoneering skill made. Chaotix, Crazzyy, the Mauritania Diaries, they probably pay people to come up with all this stuff. They probably sit back and do nothing, to be completely fair, and just watch the game develop. Now, they're obviously spending a lot of money on this and not getting much back because they're actually making more people quit. And as more people quit, they're just like, oh, we can't delete this because these people enjoy it, so we have to make something else to try and bring these people back. And all it does is lead to more people quitting. Now, I haven't quit yet, but I know loads of people have quit. Now, some of them, obviously, unnamed. I'm not going to know who they are. They've quit now. I don't know about them. There's a lot of people who have quit and still watch my videos. Now, if you've quit or don't play RuneScape and you watch my skilling vlogs and you have watched up to here, then seriously, that is just impressive, and that honestly makes me feel like really confident as a commentator that you really do enjoy my videos. That's honestly so awesome to you people. That's just really fantastic. But yeah, what I think is Jagex are in like a cash deficit at the moment. I think their money is obviously going downhill a lot, and they really cannot pay certain funds out. So they're coming out with all these attempts to make money as like emergency ways to make money, because this selling of XP went blatantly against all their rules and morals in the game. RuneScape's been up for about 10 years, and now they've finally broken one of their own rules in a way to make more money. Now, the way I see this, I think the business is dying, and they're losing a lot of money, and they need to get money in quickly. They must have made a ton off this Squeal thing in the first few days. No doubt about it. People, I know a lot of video makers bought them to test them, and that is acceptable. I mean, I didn't buy them because other people have made them. I don't need to make a video that other people have made, because you can go and find it off them. That's just common sense, really. I mean, I don't have to make, like, let's just say Omar made the video on this Squeal, like, testing his 75 spins. There's no point in me doing it as well to see if I get the same rates. He's done it for you all. Fair enough. But if they are really running out of money, what's the next update going to be? If they've decided to start selling XP, then, like I said in my other video, maybe they'll start selling gold soon. They could make gold out of completely nothing. They could sell it off for the same price the gold sites use. They could kill the gold sites off completely, unless they charge low prices. But Jagex could seriously offer maybe 40 cents a mil, something that the gold sites just don't want to bother matching because it's not worth the time of whatever they do. I mean, they probably got like 1,000 bots in the flax fields making like 60k an hour, and then obviously if there's 1,000 of them, that's obviously 60 mil an hour, and then they sell it off for like 50 cents an hour, which is technically 30 quid and $30 an hour. So that's still not the greatest money, and that's talking 1,000 bots at the flax fields. So that's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, Jagex can like sell RuneScape Gold to us on their official website, making it legal. I'll tell you now, the day they do that, the game is dead. And whether that comes in the next few months, we will see. No, it will not. They will not cause me to quit. It will really not affect how I play. All it really means for me is people buying money. Them like, oh, I've got full bandnos on the god, so let's go PK. Oh my god, it's almost famous. He makes videos. Let's attack him. Wow, my bandnos is gone because he had dragon claws on him. I just see it as a way as free GP. The amount of people that are going to get lured because they have no clue of how this game works because they just don't know how to make money. People were saying about this RuneShark's like hack me back challenge. What was it? Something like back from your hack. Something like that. Definitely back from your hack. But if I did that I could make about $1 million an hour straight away. And obviously, there's Simon got Glaving boots. Now that was down to 100% luck, but I can guarantee if I was coming back from my hack, I can make $1 million in an hour quite easily, just because I have knowledge of the game and I know exactly how to make money without buying it. If you buy money, you're completely clued as to how the game works. You're one of those people, like, if anyone remembers Tim, and I'm sure you know exactly who I'm talking about, you probably will burst out laughing or something, but yeah. Tim is a guy who got fished and then went to the news and all that about it now. I kind of think that's fake, because they had images of him, like, video recordings of him with a Bandos chest plate. Now, how does he get that if he got hacked? Yeah, that's what I thought. Obviously, he's just trying to get protection on the game, or, as Jagex want, more people to buy membership. That's a good one there, but yeah, if you remember Tim, he bought money, and he got fished. So obviously phishing, sometimes you can't predict. I mean, I might click a link by mistake on Skype by someone I trust, and obviously they were like Two-Faced or something and just wanted to hack me. Bam, I'm gone. I mean, I trust quite a lot of people. Well, to be fair, I don't accept links on Skype except for Image Shack and these certain ones. I don't download much of Skype except for people who I do trust, like So Wrecked sent me the Rune Society intro, and obviously that's a video file. I did accept it. Some things that they are like trustworthy, well, not trustworthy to take, really. So, in my opinion, like, going back to the main point that I just got sidetracked again, if Jagex are really in a cash deficit, all they're doing at the moment is bringing ways out to try and bring more money in, but they don't know how to bring the correct things out. Right there's a random event on screen. Jagex, $2 extra a month, and you will never have a random event. Now, before they made it so random events always gave you lamp bucks, I would have paid that without a doubt. I would happily pay $2 a month to keep random events off me. Now you have to take in the time of how many random events you get and how long it would take to do them all. $2 a month wouldn't feel like much, and everyone would pay that, to be honest. And I'm sure a lot of you would do. But now that they have the XP lamps there, they are kind of worth it. So there you go, Jagex. You want a way to make a bit of money? Do one that will benefit everyone and people will actually enjoy to buy. Bonus XP weekend. Fantastic idea. One of the best possibly you've ever had for making people subscribe. Squeal of Fortune. Kill yourselves. The worst update, not the worst update today. I'm still absolutely hating this interface thing. I've got used to it now, but when I see videos of the old one, I mean, my stats just don't look as good anymore, and I can live with it. Obviously, when that came out, it was probably the most depressing update to date for me, and I've been through a lot of updates, but it was just a personal thing. Obviously, it won't affect any of us, but you need to come to I mean, I know Jagex isn't watching this, but I mean, to people watching, put yourselves in Jagex's position. How are you meant to make money? By introducing things that are not needed, or maybe introduce things to benefit players more. Now, obviously, there's a membership. Then, how many of you would actually pay the $2 to get random events completely gone? Refer a friend. Get rid of the refer a friend part. Pay an extra $1 a month and get a 1% XP boost onto everything you do. For every extra $1 you pay, you get a extra XP boost with a maximum of 20% XP boost. How many people do you think would actually pay that $20 to have a permanent 20% XP boost? A lot of people. Now, you can consider that buying XP again, which is probably true, but for a whole entire month of it, this depends on your playtime entirely to if it was beneficial. Now, I can guarantee if that came out, Suomi would be doing it because he's going for max total. The time he would save, it would definitely be beneficial. But yeah, I'm kind of getting completely sidetracked here. But there are, I mean, that one was kind of pointless because it is buying XP again. But there are things Jagex really needs to think about as to how to approach the players of this game. It's not people that joined in 2011 you want to be supporting. It's the ones who have been here since the start and have watched the game evolve over time. They've seen the good things and the bad things. We don't have a say at all in the game. No matter what we do, we don't have a say. Now, the only time I think Jagex have listened was Giblix's video, and I'm sure a lot of you will still remember that, when he made one about botting. When they lost the Golden Globe Award, straight away they said, right, we have to sort these bots out, bot nuke time. They did it. Now, Bone Tools upload Project Revival. Will they fix PKing? I really highly doubt it, because they don't really care anymore. Just, I don't really know what to say. I don't really know how to put it to words, but as the community, it doesn't matter when you started RuneScape. I'm sure there's people watching my videos who have played for a lot longer than me. I'm level 67 in Classic before RuneScape 2 was released, so you know I've been playing this game quite a lot. But yeah, I'm sure there's people out there who have watched it a lot. We have watched this game evolve over time, and we have watched it go downhill. Why has it gone downhill? Jagex, do not listen to us. We know what is right in the game. All of us, like, watching this video right now, regardless of when you started playing the game, unless you're a ragger or someone like that who's out to claw-rush people in the wilderness, we know exactly how to make this game good. Now, this skill involved for a fact, this could be a movement video for all you want, the amount of stuff I've gone into. If a Jagex member watched this, I'd be contacted on YouTube straight away, and I'd be in their bloody thing in Cambridge or wherever the hell it is, and I'd be sorting their game out. And trust me, if I was your like project manager or whatever it was, you could expect a quality game coming. And all of you, I can just imagine already. Everyone's just like trying to contacting me on YouTube, like tell them to do this and all this. It'd be such a sick situation to be in. Honestly, put myself in a position. Would I be able to run a business that well? Probably not. Would I be able to run a game well? Yes. I know exactly how to run a game. I spend 70% of my time on RuneCore banning and kicking raggers out of the wilderness so that the hybrids can enjoy themselves. Just so people are not getting annoyed. Rushes, if you rush or rag on RuneCore and I'm in the wilderness, you say bye mate, you're gone. I'm not going to ban you straight away, I'll give you warning. And then obviously when you rush someone, I'll kick you and you'll get killed for your stuff. And then if you come back and flame me, that's entirely your fault. If you're a rusher or a ragger, I don't see why you should be there at all. And in my opinion, you can go away. But yeah, this is the movement video right here. I mean, I could have made this into a movement video and got like 1 trillion likes on it. And then obviously if a Jagex member watched this, they'd understand some things really. Unless they rage quit because they hated my voice or something. Then I'll probably be banned because my username is shown and I've been talking about all this real world trade stuff. But yeah, kind of comment. You know what? That's it. I'm going to move completely off the real world trade Squeal stuff. I'm going to move on to some more lighter topics and hopefully just produce a really good skilling vlog that you've all enjoyed. But 40 minutes in, hopefully I've killed a lot of XP. So time to move on to some more lighter topics. So, if you've watched the video this far, first thing I'm going to say is, I'm going to try and get an IRL video coming out soon. I haven't made one in a while, and I'm just in the mood. You know, I could have made this into a 40-minute IRL video. All I do in these vlogs is talk to the screen, but really, I could not talk for 40 minutes to the screen with the webcam just facing me because, I don't know, but on top of that, I'm probably going to work out how to do some video camera PKing so I can have my webcam reactions in the corner. People have been requesting that since less than 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to try and get that sorted. But yeah, IRL video will be coming out in the next week, hopefully. Not the next week, sorry, just whenever I get time and a reason to do it. Don't expect it to be long, maybe 5 minutes max, something like that, just really an update. I mean, I have got IRL videos already on YouTube. If you are new to me, then you can go and find them anywhere. And then obviously you can watch this one, which is like a 6-month progression from the last one, so you can see how probably nothing's changed really. I mean, I don't know if my voice has changed at all since my like early videos, but if you went back to my, obviously I had an old mic there, so yeah. Other things, I'm thinking of investing in some new stuff now, a new microphone. Something that I kind of feel from my subscribers as well is when I pronounce an S on this with this recorder. Apparently it like burns people's ears, and I'll agree. If I watch my videos on fairly high volume, the S's, I can't stand them. They burn my ears. Now, I wear headphones. If you don't wear headphones, you can probably live with it, but the S's hurt a lot. So I'm thinking I might invest on a pretty expensive microphone for money where I'm pretty sure you know where it came from. So I may buy myself like a really expensive microphone, just put this money towards making better videos, which is the whole purpose. That would just be the best thing to do with it, really. So I'm not sure, but I think I might buy like a blue snowball mic or something, which is like 80 quid, and it's like the best microphone you can get, really. So I'll never have to upgrade from it. But the one I've got at the moment, I record straight from my webcam. But I mean, the only problem with this microphone, in my opinion, is the S's. And if that's a problem for people, I'd love to get a perfect microphone so that people can live with it. But if you actually were subscribed to me for a hell of a long time, I've recorded on 3 different microphones now, and I've been recording on this one for the past 1.5 years or so. I started with my Turtle Beaches on Legacy, then those broke, so I started using some really cheap, like $5 mic, and then obviously I bought my webcam, made my first IRL video, and then this recorder was pretty good, so I just started using this one. So I might be buying a new recorder soon, which will be great. As for a new mouse, I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I know that my hand-eye coordination with this mouse is really bad now due to it being broken, but it isn't broken that badly. I mean, it happens every now and then, like, let's just say I was switching these rock tails, I clicked them all in, as you can see, nothing interesting happened, came up, but I can click quite well with this mouse, but it is broken. But I think if I'm going to get any mouse, I might just buy exactly the same mouse again. A lot of people do say, what mouse have I got? I do actually have some Logitech. It's a Logitech mouse, and Logitech are a fantastic company, I think, for getting computer stuff. I've said fantastic quite a lot, but it's a good word, but it doesn't really say a name on it. Made in China, obviously, and class 1 laser product, and obviously the laser at the bottom is broken, which sucks. That is why I cannot click properly. But if you were a subscriber for a while, you may have realised that my hybriding probably got worse. That's because the hand-eye coordination I had on this mouse, really did deplete when the the laser broke, really. So I kind of have to put up with that, really. So oh well. But yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna buy. I was gonna buy one of these Razer mice, which cost like 50 quid, get a really quality one, but to be fair, all the best hybrids in the game, and all the fastest clickers on the game, they brood with really bad mice. Tesco K has like a $5 one. NHS has like a $5 one. Ramblade has like a $5 one. Who else is there? Yes, I Mike. He bids on the worst computer in the world. Probably not as bad as my old one, but he's in like 6 FPS quite a lot, and he's still hitting his 5-way takeoff helm switches at the speed of light. Now that's really impressive. I don't know what mouse he uses, but and then there's like True Badass. He used to use a cheap mouse, and he upgraded it. And obviously, when he upgraded it, he did get better at bidding. But yeah, I'm just gonna stay as I was. I don't want to change certain things. I want to try and keep my videos the same. So if I use the same mouse for another year and a half until I completely destroy it, people often ask how many times do I think this mouse has been clicked. I don't want to think about that number. It's probably more numbers, sorry. If you divide Jagex's like Squeal money into cents and not dollars, it's probably how many clicks I've done, sorry, in the first like week or whatever. So I've actually done a full rock lobster on this skilling vlog. It's 45 minutes long. I've kind of run out of topics to cover. Might as well cover the nuke challenge. I'm working on templates for my new nuke challenge. It's quite a good video. Look forward to it. There's quite a lot of surprises in there now. I know what a lot of you are thinking, but you're going to have to wait and see because, yeah, it's going to be good, the reactions that I get from some certain people. But yeah, I'm working on some good templates because obviously this video is going to be, hopefully, a great one. In my opinion, the best one, because what I've been doing in PKing lately is I really just lost interest in PKing lately. That guy is botting right there. The one in the rune classic arm with his fancy boots, he is botting like a peasant. He is a... The hell? Fair enough. I mean, I know a lot of you have got it minimized. Don't need to load it up. It doesn't matter. Nothing amazing happened. If you rewind this video, it's going to rewind like a minute, and then you have to try and get it back, and you have to listen to a minute of me longer, and you're like, God, heard this before. But yeah, I really did lose interest in PKing lately, but like a few weeks, call it a week ago, and then I just went PKing again, and I fell in love with it again. The peasants were on low, there wasn't many rushes, and I'm currently definitely addicted to PKing. Obviously, my motivation to max out is a lot more than PKing, and when I'm running the series, the only time I am PKing, I'm making the series. So really, like I said in a skilling vlog before, if you ever see me PKing, and to be fair, most PKers probably don't watch my skilling vlogs because they're PKing and they don't want to be listening to me while they're PKing, because when they're concentrating, they're honestly going to hear absolutely nothing from me because they're trying to concentrate and stuff like that. But yeah, if you ever see me in the wilderness PKing, you don't need to come up to me and say, are you vidding, or are you doing your 10 mil nuke challenge, because yeah, when I run a series, I don't ruin the series by like going like without it or anything. So yeah, so what I tried to do is I just went in the wilderness and I tried to completely cut down on me complaining about bad hits and getting depressed at being comboed. I have to accept the fact that my attack is low and my defense is low. So I tried my best to cut down on the complaining. It will still be there. When I commentate live and do these series, I cannot delete clips and then re-commentate over them. 99% of what I upload is live commentary. And I can't go back on it. Everything that I've just said in this vlog, I came up with on the spot. And I'm actually pretty impressed with everything I came up on the spot here now. I mean, so going back to what I was saying, obviously, when things do go wrong, there will be some complaining. So just expect it. But I do believe I have cut down quite a lot on my complaining. Hopefully I can just completely get rid of it and just bring out some top quality fun PKing where you can see the fun that I'm having PKing really. And obviously when I'm having a load of fun, you're having a load of fun watching, and it just produce the best videos you can, best RuneScape related videos that I could possibly produce really. So I've got a couple of guides coming up as well. I'm not sure when I'm going to record these. I have no estimated time of arrival, I'm going to go with that word now, but guides I'm coming out with, I think I'm going to go out with a prayer toggling guide for the fight killing, just how to prayer toggle things. I'm going to come out with a full fight killing guide, a wave by wave guide really of how to do it. And honestly, when I give you this guide, it's probably the same as most guides out there, but you really will not fail a fight kill. Apart from if you can't do Jads. If you can't do Jads in the fight kill, don't attempt it, because you have, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Jads I think is to kill throughout the entire fight kill. So if you can't really do a Jad, then you're probably not going to get to the end. But to be fair, I'm 40 defense. I don't take blood barrages. I will end a kill with 20 brews left in the yak. I can soul split toggle everything in the kill, so I can literally get to wave 36 without losing any health due to soul splitting all my health back. But it does require a bit of attention, and it's just quite boring. But yeah, fight killing guide's coming up. I'm also thinking of a PKing guide. I've been PKing for a very, very long time. Some people don't call me the best PKer. I'm not trying to, by saying that, I'm not claiming I'm the best PKer, but I would say I am, if you want, either a good PKer or I know what I am doing. Things just don't always go right for me. I'm pretty sure it'd be better to put me under that title. I know what I'm doing, but things don't always go right for me. And obviously, when I say things aren't going right for me, I don't mean that I'm not getting my 400 XP drop DDS specs now. obviously the game is random hit generated and all that, so PKing does come down to a bit of luck. But I do know quite a bit about PKing, and I'm sure a lot of you do want to see a Venge timing guide from me, because as you may go throughout my videos, I am very good at timing Vengeances, but that is because I am quick. As soon as I see an Armadillo Godsword come out, Rocktail, Venge, Brew, Phoenix Necklace, they spec me, they KO themselves. It happens a lot in my videos. You need to be quick to do it, so that kind of may rule some people out. But Venge combos, as I always say in my videos, are by far my favourite. So they are the guides I'm coming out with. I was going to do a Jag guide, but the fight caves are so easy right now that you don't need one. They are actually so easy. Now, I don't sell fight caves anymore. I don't enjoy them. They're so boring. Do I enjoy fight kilns? I still do. I love prayer. I'm not going to lie here, and I know a lot of you are not going to believe me, but as you all know, when I do fight kilns, I'm fishing or dungeoneering or Almost Famous at the same time. I was watching Almost Famous' screen while prayer toggling a Jad at the bottom left. And that was honestly so important. What I did really is I put my mouse over the mage one. I had it in the corner of my eye, but I wasn't looking at it. And I could literally just see the Jad's movements at the corner of my eye. And I clicked the correct prayer, click it back off. When I went back, didn't drop a single life point. Dropped about 400 health from it hitting through prayer. Hit every prayer perfectly. So I may attempt to do a Jad blindfolded. But I don't think I could do it because of, obviously... I mean, the reason I previously couldn't do it is because of healers. With the... and if people watching the vlog... If you may notice, I fished at that fishing spot for pretty much the whole thing, and it finally moved. But as for doing a blindfolded Jad, don't know if I can, because if I move my hand off the prayer for like a slight bit, obviously it's going to affect the whole video and I'll eventually die. But obviously I don't have to get to wave 10 in the fight kiln to do it, so it's not too time consuming. I can keep going until I get it, so look forward to that. Should be good. So I'm going to end the video here. 51 minutes. This is my second longest skilling vlog, and I really do hope you have enjoyed it all. I think I've done a really good job on this one. Once again, I'm probably going to expect quite a lot of dislikes on this for like different points of view. So if you want me to end this just with like a quick note, I don't recommend real world trading. I don't recommend buying squeals. I don't recommend doing anything that can affect this of having fun on the game. If you, like I said, if you buy yourself the XP, obviously some skills are not fun to do. Runecrafting is an example. Yeah, you can buy yourself the XP, but once you end the skill, it just won't feel the same. Like when I finish 120 Dungeoneering, obviously Dungeoneering was the newest skill released, so I don't really mind how I train that skill. As long as I get it done, it's a skill kit that would be extremely hard to get. And if you didn't watch the whole video, I did go into a time efficiency of how long it would take me to do 120 Dungeoneering properly. I don't even leech. I make potions for the team and then go fire wave Guardian Doors. Obviously I don't contribute to the floor, but I mean, I die half the time because I'm just, I can't stand that. I get bored. But yeah, end the video here. Going to end the video here, but I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. You know what? I don't really ask for likes or favorites often, but if you agree with some of the things I've said, and by saying that I mean like the real world trading and Squeal and Jagex as a business and just all that stuff. I mean, some people will probably skip straight to the end to see if there's any things you need to comment. But yeah, if you agree with some of that, feel free to give me a like. I'm not going to ask for favourites, don't need those. The likes are, I can't see favourites to be fair, but the likes, pretty awesome. Don't ask for them often, but yeah, it'd be great to see one on this video. And of course, if you want to dislike, I really don't mind. Just dislike all you wish, but preferably, if you do dislike, a reason is more appreciated than a like and a favourite. So you say I'd much prefer a dislike and a reason than a like and a favourite by far, because then it just gives me what I can improve on, and it allows me to bring up a great video. Obviously, if it's something I can't improve on, like dislike because I hate your voice. How did you watch the whole video to get to 53 minutes? Oh, I just get to the end. Peasant! But yeah, I mean, if it's something like that, like my voice, you don't like it, or dislike because you're ginger, what? I can't change that. I'm not dyeing my hair or anything. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm not going to say that it's Tuesday today because it is Wednesday. So that means I did actually miss my Tuesday skill vlog. But it doesn't matter. This is the video that's going to upload today. Really did enjoy making this one, to be fair. That's 53 minutes of my time completely passed quickly. So I don't know how much XP I gained, but hope your XP rates were amazing. And quickly finish. I don't know when my episode 13 will be out because I need to get my templates, like I said. Boaty vs Bosses should be out in the next few weeks. Well, next week, hopefully. And yeah, the other video that I said halfway through the video, which you're not going to know about if you skip to the end, but the people who watch the whole thing will know about, that will be out within a week or two maybe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!